Hello, Taurus. This is your tarot reading for love and relationships, the month of July 2016. You might notice I have a different computer to film these tarot readings, and I'm hoping the sound is much better. So I apologize for the June readings, especially since it feels like I've been sick for the entire month of June with poor sound and bad voice. Okay, so thank you guys for bearing with me here. So I'm going to shuffle the cards for just a few more seconds. Okay. Okay. I am now going to cut the cards. Okay. I have a Ten of Pentacles reversed. I have the Devil. I have a King of Wands reversed. Someone is really acting out here, and it's causing a very unhappy home. Especially when you have a King of Wands in reverse. You have someone who might have a really huge temper. They're a control freak. They have to have their way. They can be very stubborn. I have the Moon in reverse. Negative fears are still ruling here in this situation. I have the Judgment card. Very important decision or an event that's affecting this relationship or situation. Four of Pentacles, stuck, selfishness, not willing to let go. I have Eight of Wands. This is the card of speed, things happening quickly. It can also mean receiving a very important message. It could be a romantic message as well. I have the Magician. So far, Taurus, you have a lot of strong major arcana cards happening here. And then I have this Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. So I will pull the outcome card after the main reading. All I can say, my first impression from my own intuition and my own spirit guide is whoa. This person, this energy, this devil that's showing up here, especially in the past or the recent past, which still has influence here. This person is determined to do what they want to do. As you know, the devil can represent, when it shows up in tarot, it can represent a lot of different negative behaviors. And what those negative behaviors are depends on what the other cards are saying. And so when I look at the other major arcana card, I am looking at the Moon, old fears and patterns coming back. Maybe there's someone with an addiction. Sometimes the Moon is about internal subconscious fears, old patterns and habits. It's sort of like if something negative happened to you in a past relationship, or in your childhood that affected the way you behave in the future. Those negative patterns can come back through your subconscious and influence you. It's sort of like bad habits, negative fears. Um, it's in a way Freudian, very Freudian, where, Sigmund Freud talked about patterns that develop in our childhood that affect how we behave as adults. And so when I see the moon and the devil together, I'm getting um, I'm getting the impression that you're dealing with a very dysfunctional person who's not able to make the relationship work. And you've been very patient and very supportive of this person. And so together these two cards are very, very strong because the devil is about ego coming out of control, not being disciplined, letting your desires and your fears and anger are taking control. You're not doing what's for your highest good. You're giving into the negative aspects of human behavior. And that can be selfishness, that can be abuse of yourself, abuse of another person, anger that you haven't resolved. And so with the moon, this is telling me that there are things going on in this relationship that seem to be having a pattern and that you've been subjected to. I'm not saying anybody's been abused. That could be a possibility, considering that they're the situation for all you Tauruses could all obviously are very, very different. This could be a situation that both of you are trying to deal with here. And the Judgment card is telling me that in the center of this situation, it's about resurrection, a new beginning, to resolve the issues of the past. And for someone to reach for their higher good. The Judgment card is sort of like an opposite of the devil, where you reach for your highest good. And the decisions that you've made in the past all come to the forefront. It's Judgment Day. And there's a new transition to a new beginning. Or an event happens that changes everything. It changes your life permanently. Marriage, birth, divorce, whatever this event is, or whatever happened in this relationship because of the decisions, your decision or this other person's decision, this Judgment card is indicating that this event or decision had huge repercussions. As I said, it could be marriage, birth, death, but it could also mean something a little bit more subtle, a breakup, um, even choosing a different job or moving, the decisions of other people. But whatever it is, what's at the heart of this situation, Taurus, is dealing with a huge change or shift that you had no control over and changed a relationship in a big way. And that leads us to this Magician. This is the card of your will, someone enforcing their will, making things happen, taking control. Now, backtracking, as I said, the Judgment card is in the center. I've explained the Judgment card. Heading to this first row here, now what we're dealing with here, Taurus, because the Pentacles represent Earth, and Earth is your energy. Things have been upside down for you in home, in prosperity, and as far as your overall happiness. Okay? And so with this devil, and as I said, I see a lot of turmoil here with this King of Wands in reverse. Someone could be fire energy that could apply to Aries. It could also apply to Sagittarius and Leo. But someone's a little bit out of control. I see this King of Wands very strongly linked to the devil. Heading into this middle row, which is more located into what's happening now. This huge event, past fears, past issues, the issues and emotional baggage. That's how I see the moon in reverse, emotional baggage that's been unresolved. If it was upright, it could mean dealing with emotional baggage that comes to the forefront. But when I see it reverse, it can mean this emotional baggage that's had a negative effect in all these fears. Whatever the situation is, someone or you could be very afraid of what's going to happen. And maybe someone you're not letting go. So once again, pentacles come up again, the earth energy for you, Taurus. Maybe you're staying stuck. Maybe you're afraid of taking a risk. You don't want to let go. You might need to. You're trying to hold on. And in a previous reading, I did say pentacles are the slowest energy, but they're very stable. They're very grounded, very logical and rational. But sometimes when we have someone, especially when pentacles represent money, this can represent selfishness as well. I'm not saying that's what's going on with you, but I definitely see you trying to hold on and wait to see what happens and to see if things get better with this devil energy influencing everything and this huge change that sort of turned your world upside down. So heading into Eight of Wands, this is heading into the near future. I kind of see this fire energy. This could be you. I see some type of message or reaching out, an important message that comes, and this influences your action, your determination. But this Ace of Swords is in reverse, and this can mean not making a good decision, not having a clear head. Maybe you're going too quick here, that you're moving too quickly to make something happen, and it's not the right decision. That is definitely something that could be happening in the future. But if I can just summarize or just sum up what this tarot is saying to me, you've been dealing with a very unstable relationship because of a particular person. And you've been hanging in there. Your world's been turned upside down, as indicated by the Ten of Pentacles in this Judgment card. The decisions of this person. You're very afraid right now. And this fear just isn't about the situation. This is a fear that has come up from your experiences in the past. Is this person going to abandon you again? Is this person coming back perhaps? And so this is why you're holding on and you're trying to not get hurt again or prevent getting hurt. So when we get to this Eight of Wands, yes, something's happening very quickly. Maybe it's an action that you are going to take, but it might not be the right decision. Your head might still not be very clear here. And Taurus, you do have a reputation for being very smart and logical. You don't necessarily let your emotions um, get the best of you. Okay? I think as far as thinking things through, you do need to center yourself and ground yourself and make sure you're thinking clearly here. This Wands energy could definitely be attached to this King of Wands. This King of Wands is going to do something that, or this person might do something that happens completely out of the blue that might catch you by surprise. So I'm going to shuffle for the outcome card to see what all of this will mean in the end. Oops. Okay. A few cards flipped over. Okay. I have a Queen of Cups in reverse. And this can have several meanings here. Emotions are turning upside down. This could also mean depression when emotions are upside down. In the extreme or worst case scenario, depression, emotional unhappiness, being emotionally drained, allowing your emotions to get out of control, because the Queen of Cups is able to control her emotions. She's very smart about her having a balance with her feelings and having balance in her love life. Okay? But when it is upside down, we have a lot of insecurities, a lot of jealousy. This might not be you. It can definitely be someone else because of this particular situation. That what the tarot cards seem to be saying to me is that, Taurus, you are in a very difficult situation where this person, who could be water and a little bit of fire, but whatever the case may be, this person is very controlling, does not have the highest good in mind for the relationship. I apologize for the siren if you heard that. And so we have a lot of issues here to where things are really upside down with clear thinking, and things are going to be upside down with emotional stability. I'm not saying someone is going to go off the rails and kill themselves. Every situation is different, but um, your emotions are quite possibly could be upside down. That this person, they're not going to be able to figure things out for the good of the relationship for a little bit. And so it's very important, as I'm interpreting this message from the tarot cards, is to be very smart and not rush into anything. But I'm getting the feeling that these wands that I'm seeing with the King of Wands in reverse and this Eight of Wands, that someone's going to do something that is just going to be totally out of left field. It's going to be, they're not going to think things through. It's going to be about controlling a situation or getting what they want. But someone's not thinking clearly either. And I'm not saying that's you. It could be about the situation. And so the tarot might be giving you a warning that emotionally you need to be careful, because this person could be, you might be in for another blind side emotionally with this person. That the direction this person is taking, they're not grounded, they're not stable, but you've been grounded and stable. I think that's another reason why this Four of Pentacles is showing up for you in your energy. Okay? So Taurus, be wise. This person, if your question is this person going to change, or is this situation going to change? This Judgment card is indicating that this is going to have a huge effect permanently, quite a while to deal with. Maybe this person decided to go back to an ex-girlfriend, or maybe this person decided to make a decision about the relationship that's having a huge consequence. And they're going to continue doing things that are just constantly going to keep you um, that are just going to constantly keep you on edge, and you're not going to know what's going on emotionally, but you also might get hurt emotionally. And so that's why you need to be very careful, especially whenever the Devil card shows up in a relationship. You must be careful and exercise good judgment. Okay, so Taurus, that was your reading. I hope it brought you clarity. Feel free to contact me if you need a reading on your specific situation and if you need more details and information. because sometimes these cards, these are general readings. They can't speak specifically for everyone in their specific situation. So by all means, look in my description for the video and contact me if you need more guidance about what's going on. I do hope you're enjoying your summer, no matter what's going on, and I hope to speak with you soon. I wish you love and light.